now. Okay, so what I plan to do today is give everybody an idea of what I do when I get a new client or potential client, and some of the packages I offer. So what I plan to do is give you a quick overview of my business website, what we offer there, show you some of the packages, and then just kind of talk you through that process, and then of course, take any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and hopefully this is going to work out okay. So let me see. Okay, so let me know if you can see my screen. Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so the first thing I'll start with is my business website, which is digitalbrandexpert.com. So the company name is Light Vision Group Inc. But about a year ago or so, I decided to go with Digital Brand Expert as the website, which is branded and explains better what my team and I do. So this is the website. So when you come here, there's a pop-up that comes up which says you can get a free audit. So I'll get to that in just a second. So for now, I'll close this out. And so here it talks about some of the things that we offer. And then what's important here, I want to point out, is under our work. So these are some of the websites, and you'll recognize this young man here, Brendan Murphy, his landing page here. John Cuneo, who is director, writer, producer, we did a website for him, Art of Motivation. So that's on here. And then we have Bob's new landing page here as well. So far we have 6 displayed, but of course we've done many more websites, but we don't display all of them. We just try to give a snapshot of some of our work. And then we do some videos for our clients, so that those examples are here as well. And then we have a blog section. So now over to, this is my call to action, is get a free audit report. So when potential customers click here, they can request a free audit report. So what does that mean? So we're asking for their name, email, phone number, and website. So once we get their website information, the reason we ask for the phone number is so that I can contact them myself and have a talk to them about their business goals. And this is absolutely free, no obligation. So once we get the website, what we then do is we use a tool called SEM Rush. It is a paid tool that we pay monthly for, but it gives us good information that helps our clients. So here is example of what the audit report looks like. I took out, just for confidentiality reasons, I just took out the name of the company we did the audit for. But you can see here, this is the report, and it's a very detailed report. So this is the first page, tells them about the overall health of their site, but then it gets more technical. So crawled pages, and we explain all of that when we go through. Usually it's myself and my team lead. We get on a call with a potential customer and explain to them what this report means, and some of the details of the messages. So as you can see, this was a pretty good website at 91%, but even then, there are some things that they could fix from a technical perspective, and we give this to them, and it's theirs to keep. So that's one thing that we offer absolutely free, no charge for that. So going back to the website, then we have the blog section and where we work, and you can take a look at it if you ever need a reference. Everything is there. What I would like to do now is talk a little bit about different packages that we offer. So as I've said before, every business is different and every customer is different. So we customize it based on their needs and of course their budget, right? So So I'll start here with the first one. Um, I took out the pricing, and we can talk a little bit about the pricing examples too during the Q&A. But so this is one package, which is social media. And basically, I took this from one of our recent customers that we created the packages for, and they could pick and choose from here. So this is a social media package, which includes all of these bullet points. Starts with a monthly report, video sharing, images, and you can kind of read through this on your own, but it gives you an idea of what that package entails. And then there's the technical SEO, which is we call it on-page SEO. So everything on the website. So again, these are technical terms, but these are things that we look for to fix, right? So there are always things that you can fix on a website from a technical perspective. Not all of it is critical. Some of it can be, others can wait. So again, we have to review it to decide, and we can let the customer know. The next one, I'm sorry, that one was, yeah, this is the technical SEO. So let's go next to the on-page SEO. So the on-page SEO is things like keyword research and competitor analysis. So there are a number of things on the website that we do the SEO for, and we give the checkpoints to our customers. So it's good for ourselves to track it, but it's also very good for our customers to know what we're working on. Off-page SEO is things that are done away from the website. So this would include things like Google My Business, Bing listing. I mean, Google dominates the market. Bing is probably less than 20%, but we still don't want to discount it, right? So Google My Business, Bing My Business, local citations. So this could be things like Yelp or Yahoo listings and things like that are part of the local citations. So off-page SEO also includes article submission. So this means that if our client provides us with 3 original articles, we can actually submit it to other relevant websites. And what that does is it gives you credibility if somebody else is linking to your website. And then there's infographic, which is like a visual diagram of various services for the website, which helps a lot for getting traffic to your site and getting people to know what you do. The next one is content marketing. So content marketing is things like blog posts, short videos, email campaign. Some of this, this is the area that I've been focusing on for Bob and Brendan, and everybody's different, so we kind of customize it. But with the email campaign, something like MailChimp, we send it out to the email list. So this is an important point. Email list is very important. So whether you have 400 or 2,000, that is basically your audience. So bigger the email list, the better. However, it should be a quality email. So if a lot of the emails are, junk emails or, spam emails, that's obviously counterproductive. So it's important to also clean up the email list once in a while to make sure that we have a good, solid email list. But at the same time, we want to keep growing a quality list. And so how do we do that? So one way to do that is to create a lead magnet. So lead magnet could be anywhere from like a free ebook that you create to infographic. There are many examples. So content marketing is very important, and email marketing campaign is important. And it should be done on a scheduled basis, because if somebody's following you, they're used to seeing your email, say every 2 weeks or every week, and it's important to keep on that schedule. So next, the points that here is the web design and web redesign. So this is a big part of what I've been doing as well for the last couple of months. For example, the lead that Paul gave me, Jeff, and I spoke to him this week, is he already has a site, but it's outdated, but he wants to redesign it. So then we'll do a full analysis of his site, and then we'll redesign it and make it up to date. So one thing that's not on here that we also do is Google pay-per-click. So you've all seen the Google ads that come up on our browser, right, as we're doing search. So those are the businesses that pay Google to get listed at the top of the list. So that can be done. It depends on the business and what's relevant for the business. Obviously, when you pay Google and you get listed, you're going to get more traffic, but there has to be some analysis done as to, does it make a business sense to do it? So, but that is something that we do. Google pay-per-click, Facebook promotions, things like that, we also do, but that's not listed here. So those are the main points that I had for today. So at this point, if you'd like, let's do some Q&A, and I'd be happy to take some more questions. So I'm going to stop my screen share here.
I've got a question for you. I constantly get calls all day long. I mean, literally 3-4 times a day about Google My Business. Somebody trying to, and I just kind of on those. What are those all about?
Yes. So Google My Business is when you have a physical location, you as the owner should go to, you can Google My Business. It gives you a link. I believe it's google.com/my business, something like that. And then what you do is it's free, right? You can create it for free. You put in your information and Google sends you a postcard with a code to your office. Then once you receive that Google postcard, then you can go back into your free Google My Business account, put in the code, then you become a verified business. So the reason why that's important is because when people search for somebody like yourself on Google, they see that your business is listed, and then you become more credible. And as your business shows up, you can put your business picture there. You can put the inside of your office picture, whatever you like, right? Because now you're the owner of that Google My Business page. Okay. It's almost like a page within Google. You can create your blog post from there. And another important aspect of it is you can ask for reviews there, right? So right now, if you Google Light Vision Group Inc., which is my company, you'll see that there are 6 reviews, 6 5-star reviews, right? So not all my clients go there and put a review, but I'm trying to encourage everybody to go and give me a review. But that also adds to your credibility and your ranking factor. So if somebody looks for a web designer in Hinsdale or Oak Brook, I am more likely to move up on the list if I have more reviews, more positive reviews. That's one of the algorithm factors. So does that answer your question about Google My Business?
Yeah.
And then you can call me.
Should I take those calls or just continue to ignore?
Oh, if they're calls, those are probably scams, because Google usually would not call you directly. They would send you like a postcard. So yeah, I wouldn't take those calls. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. So I'll do that. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. And you can, we can talk about it offline too. So.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah. One comment I had to share was that, me and Ahsan have been doing videos, and we've been trying to roll them out every couple of weeks. I am a little behind on that. But from the last one I sent out, compared with the previous one, there was a higher open rate. I don't know what the statistics were. I think Ahsan knows better. But it went from 35% to 55% or 60% open rate. And then on that second one that we sent out, which was a couple of weeks ago, I actually did get a referral from one of the people that it went to, that had opened it, that had commented on it, and that we had a little exchange as a result of it. And, fast forward 3 weeks later, her husband sends me a referral for one of his friend's daughters who's looking for a starter home in Skokie, Evanston. We're getting out today looking at 4 houses. So it's powerful, it works, and I'm excited about it.
Very good.
And that's great. Thanks for sharing that, Brandon. I think what's important is, keep building on that, because now your audience is getting used to hearing from you. They see you, and it just creates that more authentic connection.
Ahsan, that was an excellent overview. In terms of door openers for you, are there 2 or 3 things that you generally see open the door for you to engage more than the other services? I know you offer the SEO audit, so I'm guessing that's one, but are there others that you find really good door openers?
I think the what really helps is when I get to have a one-to-one with a business owner and get those personal referrals, like the ones that Kathy sent or the one that Paul just recently sent, where that person already trusts Paul or Kathy, and then when they come to me, there's automatically that, it's like it's credible person, right? I'm not trying to sell them something that they don't need or anything like that. The other thing is, sorry about the background noise. My wife is on another conference call. But the other thing is, when I can offer them some free advice that really helps their marketing or their website, and I really don't ask for anything in return. Just knowing that it helps them is good enough for me. So when they realize that, that also in the future they will come back, right? So it's just that mindset of giving to help. I think that's what helps me the most. So in order to do that, I have to have a 10-minute conversation with the business owner.
Yeah, Sam, I talked to Steve Rooney, and I'm going to be talking to him again. So I'm going to get you lined up with him on his business. He's got actually 2 businesses, 2 separate businesses. So I'll get you an introduction on him.
Okay, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that.
Hey, Tony.
Yes, sir.
I could do a little brief recap on the PPP loan stuff that's been going on. If no one else
that would be great. We've been getting a lot of information on that lately, especially from Cetera. But yeah, if you want to, first off, any other questions for Ahsan before we get going? No? Ahsan, I would like to talk to you about, and before we get to Bob, I would like to, because I have a website, obviously you built it, and then it flipped over to FMG, which is our compliance tool that they use. And so they're sending out on my behalf once a month a video, just different topics. And they're pretty interesting. I like them. They're short, 1 or 2 minutes. But I'm wondering if in addition it would be overload, or if I could do, if I should do a small video that I can send out to my clients as well. So I would like to talk to you and have you look at the videos that they send out and see if you think it's viable or worthwhile to try to do something separately.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll set up a time and we'll just talk about that, and I'll review that for you.
All right. So if there's no other questions for Ahsan, then I'd like to turn it over to Bob.